Attention, the following video is going to totally kick ass. If you enjoy any of it and or have a large penis, please click the like button below. Enjoy.
Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 commentary video. Today, we are checking out the oh-so-beautiful Titan with the The LMG Titan with the diamond camo. I'm not exactly sure what I was going for there. It's been a long day, man, you know what I'm saying? But this thing is absolutely beautiful. The VKM looks pretty good, too. So does the Hades. But honestly, I think the Titan is my favorite. I don't know if it's... I think the attachments change up what color the belt clip on the side there with the bullets hanging off the left side. And in this, they're red. And I just think that the two together, the little reds hanging off right there with the diamond, it's just looking too damn spicy, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. You guys know I like to run the thermal on the LMGs for my mid to long range matches. I think this is probably my favorite setup, I would say, pretty easily, either the Titan or the VKM. When I run the VKM, I definitely run the operator mod. I like to have that fat barrel in rapid fire. Those two seem pretty essential for that. I believe here on the Titan I'm also running rapid fire, and everything else honestly I could not be. I'm not 100%. I don't want to misquote, but I do not worry about running the suppression or suppressor or whatever the hell it's called operator mod for the Titan. It's not a big deal if you ask me. I've had people use it against me and your screen goes blurry for like a split second, and then that's pretty much it. It just kind of fades away pretty quickly, and I don't know, it's not worth wasting those class points. If you ask me, I'd rather throw a bunch of attachments on it and just call it good. If you guys have never watched any of my commentaries here or any of my gameplays here on the channel, I guess it's a little bit different. I feel like back in the day, whenever you spawned in, couldn't you see the class setup a little bit? Maybe not, I don't know. But you don't see it in Black Ops 4 is my point. Unless it's in a kill cam like that, obviously, with the people on the other team. But basically what I do with all my classes in Black Ops 4 is once I get the weapon to a point where I have all the attachments and stuff unlocked, I'd never play with a secondary in this game. You know, sometimes I'll pick up a weapon off the map to have a secondary, but I really don't think a secondary is 100% needed. It would be nice having the salvo, having the launcher on the class. I'm not going to lie, sometimes you know, I get pretty frustrated at score streaks and the barbed wire, the microwave, and, you know, insert whatever here. And if I had that salvo secondary on, obviously, you know, that would help a lot. But I tend to pretty much load up a class with nothing but, you know, all my class points spent on the primary weapon that I plan on using. And even if that's, you know, my MOG 12 or my SG 12, you know, same thing goes, except for in that would be a second class or a secondary. But you know what I'm saying. I use all my class points to throw attachments on the weapon, and then I try to have stim. Attachments and stim is what I focus on, and I feel like I get some pretty decent setups. And you know, this Titan, I mean, everybody knew the Titan was pretty good because it was a default class, and it was like probably the best default class that you could pick. Every time I prestige, I just put that default class on, and I'm able to, you know, hold my own and, you know, put down a bunch of high level 40s and 50s and stuff like that have prestiged multiple times while I'm a level 1, you know, and just use that default class and do really, really well. So but I'm very excited to finally have the diamond LMGs. I would have had them a lot quicker. I went for shotguns first. Those were pretty easy. You only have to go for 2, aside from the damn SG-12 just being a piece of complete dog shit until you get that operator mod. But I would have had it a little bit earlier if it weren't for Red Dead 2 coming out. I've been pretty addicted to Red Dead 2. I put quite a bit of time on that game, playing it on Twitch and streaming it, or streaming it on Twitch and then uploading the episodes over on the second channel. That game has kind of consumed me a lot more than I expected to. I've just been having a hell of a lot of fun with that, and so obviously that's taken away some time from grinding out Black Ops 4, you know, challenges and stuff like that. So, but I'm having a lot of fun. I finally unlocked these this morning, and I've got all the operator mods. The funny thing is that there's only 3 LMGs. There's an operator mod for each one. Hades has the crossbar. I've got that. The Titan has the suppression thing, and the VKM has the fat barrel. I have all of the operator mods unlocked, and now I have diamond camo, so I'm pretty excited. So I've got diamond, shotguns, and LMGs, and as far as what's next, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I know sniping can be really fun in the game. I haven't really touched it at all. I know a lot of people like to use ARs and SMGs, honestly. I mean, there's a lot of ARs and a lot of SMGs that seem really OP to me, and the only ones I've really used is I had to get the SOGs and get those akimbo before they got nerfed, because I knew they would. The first time I got melted by those akimbo SOGs, I had to have it, and I grinded that shit until I had it, and then I abused the fuck out of them, I'm not gonna lie. And they're still pretty, they're still pretty powerful. They nerfed the accuracy and the spread or something like that in close range. They nerfed them like platform wide, if that's a thing, meaning that they made a patch that was a global patch for PC, Xbox, and PS4, right? And then I believe the next day they had a more specific PC patch to address the SOGs. Because I know a lot of times I brought up the SOGs, and a lot of players that are playing on console are like, what are you talking about? They're not that bad. And on PC, like, legitimately every fucking game, if there was only one akimbo SOG player in the game, you had it lucky. And it was one of those things that, like, people kind of, if you had a room full of decent people would kind of not mess with them. And then one person would put them on, and then it was like, you remember the auto ice that we used to, that the CSGO term, you broke the auto ice and now you pay the price. Like, as soon as someone buy an auto, everybody else would too. That's how the SOG akimbos were. As soon as you'd see one, it would just infuriate you because they were so damn overpowered that everybody in the PC lobby would eventually have their SOG akimbo class out, and it was just a fucking clusterfuck. But they did nerf them a bit. They're still pretty damn powerful, but then yeah, there's a lot of, like, the cordite absolutely rips. The the Maddox maybe is the one I'm thinking of. There's a few that I just get killed by it, and I'm like, how in the hell? Like, it reminds me, like, the ACR from MW2, just absolutely zero sway in the shot. There's just no recoil whatsoever. The thing's a fucking lightning. It has range, hardly any weapon or damage fall off, rather, and it just melts me. But they've kind of addressed a lot of that since then. Basically, the only AR that I've played with in this game is the ICR. When I first started playing, I think I used the MX9, basically up until the point where I started dying by the KN94 and the ICRs, and then I couldn't outrange those guys anymore. So I switched over to the ICR, and then I started using those a lot, and then I started finding fun things like the SOG 12 and the VKM and the Titan and stuff like that, and I basically didn't use those anymore. So if I go for, like, diamond SMGs or ARs, it's going to take me a long ass time, because I think the only creative class I've ever set up for an AR was the ICR, and I don't even know. I guess I would have had a creative class. Look at that green diamond, so hot. I guess I would have had a creative class set up for the MX9, and definitely had one set up for the SOGs again, but just haven't done much in either one of those categories. I've sniped a little bit, a paladin. In fact, a lot of times when I'm running around, if I see a sniper laying on the ground, I like to pick it up, and I've been really, really wanting to try out the Outlaw and the Koshka, since they nerfed, or sorry, they didn't nerf, they burfed both of those. The Koshka, apparently, the only way you were able to get a one-shot kill in core was to get a headshot, but they changed it to where you can get one-shot kills in the upper body and headshot now. And I know I've noticed a lot more people using the Outlaw and the Koshka recently, within the last, like, week or so. So I've been meaning to get a little bit of that done. But actually, just before recording this commentary, I jumped into a little bit of free-for-all hardcore and put on the Mazu. That thing, the operator mod for that gives you a one-shot kill with a headshot, and you can get a scope on the thing, and it just looks too damn fun. Also, the starting pistol, is it called the Strife, I believe? Looks like a little Glock, basically. You can get a fucking bayonet on that thing, and I've been really wanting to try that out. And let's see, I don't think the other one, the 3-round bursts, are basically the Rafika. I played around with it a little bit, and that thing is actually quite a bit of fun. I think I ran with that as an actual secondary for a while, basically the only secondary in the game that I ever really ran, and that thing can be a lot of fun. So honestly, maybe the thing that I go for diamond next might be pistols. as difficult as that might be, and I might actually have to force myself to play some hardcore, which I normally don't do. I like to play just regular Dom, but I think diamond pistols would be pretty cool. And you know, just maybe just to get that one, the Mozu with the headshot operator mod, and run around with a scope pistol would be pretty cool. But I'm actually about to enter, I think, what am I? I think I'm about to enter level 6 or 7 prestige already, which just blows my fucking mind. You guys know that I normally don't always prestige in all the CODs, but I'm just having fun with Black Ops 4. So let me know what you guys want to see. I'll see you guys on the next Black Ops 4 video. I love you guys very much. Bye-bye.